Hey, good morning, guys. Are we fixing something? Yeah, we have a Joblot. How is everyone? Hmm? Laptop fix evraști dimineața. Azog, good morning. Amar, good morning. Morning, guys. Saturday. Planker, good evening. Maya, yeah. How are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just, a lot of jobs. We have like around 10 ThinkPads to repair, apart from a Joblot. Fine, but doesn't charge. Okay. Let's start with not charging. Bob, good morning. The meter is coming on, but it's not charging. Pressing the power button, it is coming on. Wait a second, this is taking current. Okay, so it's not charging. Possible to be the battery. Good morning. Ah, Bob. I didn't know that, but yeah, enduro was not my thing. I was with super sport bikes. Let's open the laptop quickly. The temperature start going down. It's only like 26, but still hot. For me, 26 is still hot. Marty, good morning. Gold Morphine, hello. Leslie, good morning. Yeah, it is a nice laptop. Yeah, it is. So the battery it is connected. You think it's a battery issue? Or not? We have the power supply, which is creating the main power and is charging the battery at the same time. If the laptop is running, that means this power supply is good. I can only suspect a battery issue. We should try to see if it's charging, if it's taking power. Probably not, just replace the battery, right? Okay, but in order to have a battery, we have to open another laptop. Good. Yeah, we are fine. Let's leave this on one side for the moment. Kill bridge. Now it will get hot. Oh. I'm racing this month in the Red Bull. Really? You're a racer, Bob? Cool. Ha! Was cool there. I mean, here in England was never, ever so hot for so long and no rain. Nothing, no rain. Phone repair, good morning. Let's see this one. This is another laptop. 2 broken USB-Cs. Looks like a perfect boring job. Wait, this is no port. There are no ports here. Let's open the laptop. But it is open, right? Yeah. So basically, on my garden is no grass, nothing. It's all burnt. It's all gone. I have no grass. No rain at all. Okay, so here we have ports to repair. We have a battery, so we can check the other one with this battery, right? This battery is charged, huh? It is charged? It is charged. Check here, which a charged battery. Ha. Great. Then we can move this battery on the other laptop. Not that many screws, only 2 screws on the battery. Let's take a break from this job. Now let's focus on the one which is not charging. This one, right? I got my first job from the website. Good for you. Same here in the southeast. Grass is dead. Yeah, Mati. Monrose, good morning. So this one, it was not charging. But now we have battery. Right? Not charging, huh? Yeah, not charging. This looks like a fake battery. May I ask your opinion about framework laptops? Looks interesting. I tried to get a laptop for review, but they said they don't have. So, yeah. When I will get my hands on one, I will, give you an opinion. It's taking like 1 amp, but not sure if the laptop is on or not. It's not on. If it's not on means this is the charging current. So basically this is a faulty battery. If we are taking the battery out, the current goes to 0. So yeah, it's a battery problem. Plugging the battery is going to 1 amp, so it's charging fine. You should try again. They release a new line. The last part they said, okay, when we're gonna have, we will text you, we'll email you, because to ask for a laptop review, you have to apply for media. You have to create an account. So I did that because I wanted to review one. The first review I seen it to Jerry Rig. You know the guy, yeah? So he reviewed that laptop. And after that, I tried to get one for the review, and I didn't. And I seen like few days ago, Marquez, he reviewed this kind of laptops. It'll be interesting to see how they can be repaired. They are scary. You'll find all the issue with their motherboards. No. You don't You don't ask for a review to leave a bad review. If you want to leave a bad review, you buy the product with your money. Then you can leave whatever review you want. These are some unwritten rules of reviewing. Great. So this one has a bad battery. Did you see the inside of a steam machine? No, no. Oh, do you mean they will send you a free? Of course, of course. It's not like they will send you only a free laptop. They will send you the money for the review also. Anyway, I didn't ask for money because the laptop is expensive. So I asked only for the laptop to be. You know what? I didn't even ask to leave the laptop. Okay, give me a laptop. No, just send me one for review and I'll send it back. But they say they don't have. But don't worry, don't worry. The laptop, it will. They will get broken. We're gonna have for repair, and we'll see. I think I have someone who emailed me about this kind of laptop to be repaired. I think I gave him a price, but he never came back on the email. Good. So this one is the battery, clearly. No, Planker, you can't do something like that. No, no, no. Listen, we are speaking about a lot of money for a review. You can't get a free product and give a bad review. Doesn't work like that. So if you want to give like a honest review, then buy it from your money and do like a honest review. But if they send you, okay, review my product, then you can have a chance to say, no, I'm not gonna publish the review because I have to be honest. And if I'm honest, this is a bad review. But if you accept the product and you do the video, then has to be a positive review. 20 years, yeah, that's not about journalism, or it's about morality. It's about being fair. If you do something like that, no one will send you again a stuff for review. Phone repair, yeah, I seen something. Actually, I didn't, but Diana told me. Diana told me. Okay, let me put a sticker on this one. Bad battery. Good. Perfect. Let's take out this board out. Do you understand? Do I understand the concept of superconductivity? Yeah, yeah. There are some experiments with low temperature, and yeah, you have 0 ohms. The steam machine has a HDMI port as module. Oh, that's great. And USB-C too. You see, this kind of those are that kind of devices you have to buy them. You have no idea how many Xbox and PS4 with broken HDMI are around. You see, that kind of tools worth to buy it. That's how the world has to change. Till now, the world changed on okay, so I will do a laptop cheaper and the people little buy it. But no, has to go on the other way. Okay, I will do a laptop where the user can fix it and they will sell it. Doesn't have to be cheap, has to be repairable. What brand of tester do you have? I have the one from this. You can see here, C1 FNIRS RSI. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Good. I think we're ready to take the board out. And we have the ports. So this one is somewhere here and this one is somewhere here. What happened here? Howdy. Good morning. Let's see what do we have. So what do we have here? All tracks are good. Can't believe. Huh? Wait, something is missing from there. A capacitor. Okay, no capacitor, no short the capacitor. That's a plus there. Pablo, good morning. Good morning, guys. Let us repair. Good morning. Ludovico, I'm going to work for a business that repair a lot of computers. That's good. A lot of experience. No, it's okay. You don't have to thank me. It's fine. And another two of them are missing. What? Where? What is okay? No capacity. No, actually, those are data lines. We need capacitor here. No, you see the capacitor on the serial mode. So you have some resistance to ground, okay? Then you have capacitor on the serial mode. Then you have diode to ground for protection. Then you have resistor on the serial mode. So this is not an issue, but this one, yeah, it is a problem. We need capacitor there. The glue, yeah, they glue the they glue the ports to the board. Yeah. And no, this is not the PD. No. The PD chip is here. Those are the Intel, the high speed communication chips. Thunderbolt thingy. Yeah. Yeah, good eye, good eye. For repair. For repair, yeah. Because he has experience with phones and probably he knows what to look for. We can replace even this one. Yeah, it's no problem. Good. What are these brands? Lenovo in Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon, I think. 180 degrees solder wire. Good, good, perfect. Yeah, for me it's looking fine. Yeah. Let's find the components to move them here. Did you change the flags? I have two. I have two syringes. So this one was a Amtech, and I have the other one which is nearly finished. And I'm trying to save these flags because this one is very very good. It's way better compared with the Amtech, but you can't buy it anymore. That's the problem. They are not doing these flags. And I have this one which probably is fake. But yeah, I keep this. I still have a little bit. I keep for like important jobs. I'm trying to save it. Yeah, Amtech. Yeah. We have spare boards. I think these boards are for spares. That's what I think. So we have to remove and move the capacitor. Actually, the capacitors, yeah. 380 should be fine. 380? Yeah, should be fine, yeah. So we need these capacitors. This one is out. Perfect. You see, there are capacitors, you can't just remove them like this one. Those are from the data lines. You can't say like no capacitor, no show the capacitor. Not on these ones. I screwed up. Wait a second, we have two capacitors. I'm gonna put one safe. Yeah, that one is safe. Good. Come on. I can't believe it's not getting solder. I'm trying to get the capacitor solder on one pin. That's all. No, I don't. Oh, that's freaking insane. Actually, it's not. Okay. Okay. I think it's a bad day. I mean, what is this? I can't solder a capacitor? Solder? No, you can't solder with the solder. I mean, I can. Probably I can do it, even with the solder iron, because I can stick the solder iron on one side. But it's just crazy. I mean, 2-second job is changing on what? I try to use the hot air. It's easy with the hot air. I mean, it should be easy. And the only explanation is probably the board is not hot. No freaking way. Okay. Perfect. Finally. Finally. I stabbed the motherboard with a drill. And we need a normal capacitor. Normal capacitor. Perfect. Great. Now we need the ports. Ports are looking good. What happened there? What happened there? Make a sign. Come on, phone repair. I seen a video from you. You removed the capacitor and didn't replace it. Huh? What do you think about that? It was some laptop, but I don't remember what laptop. Am I right or not? Of course. Ha! You see, I knew it. I knew it. People are going crazy with I don't know, like I seen a video yesterday or 2 days ago with a Russian guy. He was judging one of my repair video. Yeah, and he's like, he didn't understand the job. That's the thing. He was judging like based on like general knowledge. He didn't understand the job. You know, I should do. I should make a video based on what he said on that video. Electronic repair drama. Yeah, but kind of like feel bad. Why you judge me if you don't fix this kind of stuff? I mean, he was like, I was fixing a PD controller. He was like, okay, why you are not checking with the multimeter? Why you are not checking with the schematic? Like why? Like it's not much to check. What do you mean? You have a chip with firmware which has to speak with different chips, and you can't check something like that with a multimeter. Come on. What I'm doing? The nozzle is too small, that's the problem. I should take out the nozzle. You should 1v1 in Diablo. I stopped playing Diablo probably like 2 weeks later after the new season because of the mythic situation. So I was able to kill the Mephisto on tier 10. That's all what I could do this season. Okay, let's plug a charger. Let's see what he's doing. This one is working 19 volts, solid. And this one is not working. Okay, that's bad. It's working from this side, so definitely it's the port. And this one is not working from this side. We need another 2 different charging ports. This looks like brand new. Take the nozzle off. Oh, I should do it. This one is okay. Why are you saying it's okay? It is okay. Yeah, but if it's okay, then why the board is not coming on? No, this is not okay. Because the BIOS is reset, so the board has to start. I don't think this is okay. But well, let's choose another one. Take the nozzle off. Good idea. So what you guys are fixing there, huh? Everyone is working hard. Fixing an Audi Q7. Boss amp nightmare. Probably. Probably. Not fixing, second bed. Hopefully you get better. This hot. I have a lot of phone to repairs. Phone repair. That's why I stopped fixing phones. That's the reason why I stopped. I was fixing phones before. But just to figure, just only to check, you have to split the boards, which it will take you time. So even if you don't fix it, yeah, basically you take a good phone, which is coming on and no charging, right? You split the boards. Not only you are not fixing it, but there is a high chance, when you put it back together, it will not gonna work. I mean, it's not only risky, but it's just too much time. So you see the board is coming on when you plug the charger. So this is a good board, but the other one was not good. It's not working from the other side. So this is the second port, which is not working from the other side. Why? Huh? You think my meter is dodgy? No. Recently had bad luck with a purchase. Many laptop no fix. If you buy like laptops from someone which already tried to fix them, then that can explain. So here you have the MOSFETs, the fuses. PD controller? No, it's not the PD controller because it is working on one side. So it cannot be the PD controller. Those things are fuses, but they are good. Good, good, good. It's never the fuse. Hmm? Then what could be the problem? My capacitor are solder. There's no problem with the capacitors. Oh, you can't see, sorry. No. They are soldered properly. You can clearly see the solder there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but cannot be the PD controller because it's working on one side. That means that side of the PD controller it is working. Register good? Yeah, everything is looking fine. The port it is soldered properly. I think. It is, right? Yeah, it's soldered. Everything is soldered. Oh. Let's take the port down. Trying to figure out what is wrong. Bad soldering? Really? You think? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the glue is too high. And because of the glue, the pins from inside actually are not reaching. That's what I think. I'm not sure why I didn't clean it before. Actually, let me try here to solder the port. Same port. The same port, solder here. Here is no glue. It is. No. I usually bend the inside pins slightly up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Working. Working. Yeah. Now it's working from the both sides. Explain that. Hmm? Solid. Explain that. Explain that. Does mean these ports are good? The one we took out? It was because of the glue, right? I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, the port is fine inside. Let's solder this one. Bad soldering. Feels bad, man. Bad soldering. working fine. This one is not working. You know what? I think it's flux inside. 1 second. Or on my one. My one, maybe? Wait, one more time. No, it's not working. This one, it is working, but this one is not working. Wait, 1 second, but this one, it was working. No. No, I just soldered the port now. What is that? It was working on one side. Come on, it was working on one side. Was a nozzle? No, it's not a nozzle. This one is not working anymore. It was working on one side, you remember? No, it's dead. Then can be a PD controller on this side. So if I push the chip down, it's working. How you can explain that? No? Okay, no. The port just moved. Okay. What happened here? What is this? Who soldered this port here? Who soldered this port? Not me. Definitely not me. Which amateur? Amateur soldered this? Exactly. You can't do something like that. Exactly. Dodgy people. Dodgy beginners. No, you know what is the idea? The idea is to see the port working. Then I can solder on the sides with the solder iron. That's the idea. Crazy amount of dodgy amateurs, yeah. Wanna be, right? It's not working. It's not the port. I told you it's not the port. No, this port is dead. Wait, now it is working. I don't understand that. Now it's working fine. Okay. It's not working from this side for some reason. Let me replace the port. Maybe the port is dodgy. Like the guy criticizing your repair? Exactly, yeah. Maybe I should get a new port. And I think I have new ports. Last time I bought more. One second, let me try to find new ports. Brand new. Taipan, good morning. Brand new from my box, huh? Yeah, that's the one. Wait, what happened with this port? This was brand new. Yeah, that's the one. This is a brand new port from my box. What happened with this port? It's still brand new, right? Just a little bit of dust. You know, I can't even figure it out. What happened with this port? How this happened? I don't remember to bend ports. I mean, why you will bend a port in the first place? Just cosmetic thing, exactly. Yeah. Good. So the pins, the side pins are back. What is left? One second. We are getting there. Slowly, slowly. I mean, I don't even know for what do you need these pins. That's crazy. Okay, let's leave this port on my box for the next time. Let me grab another port from that board, which was not starting, if you remember. Your pro from the multimeter? Not sure. I mean, I can't see. P40, yeah, P40. That's what he's saying. P40. Good, let's solder the port. Yeah, it's okay, Taipan, no problem, no problem. Danny, hello. So it's working from this side, and it's not working from this side. No, it's not a port. We replace so many ports. It's not working from this side. Must be something else. But what? Those are meant to be together? Don't tell me it should be to the capacitors. No, 0 ohms. Yeah, are meant to be together. Reflow the PD? Yeah, but you don't understand. It's working on one side. It's not the PD if it's working on one side. Because the pins from one row of pins is connected to the other row of pins. So you have the CC pins, they are coming on the both row of pins. Because the issue here are the CC pins. It might be the CC line. Yeah, but it's working on one side, phone repair. You have only two tracks for the both row of pins. Brown blocking? Why? Which one? This? This is fine. It's not short here. This is fine. Those are the data lines. The data lines are for high-speed communication. It's not for what we need here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna comb. I'm gonna comb with 5 volts. Here is 5 volts. Here on this big track. Here is 5 and here is 5. I'm gonna comb with 5 volts here to see if the meter is coming on. But that's not really helpful. On the second USB-C, the CC lines, Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make for repair, you have that same CC lines from one row of the pins, same for the other row of the pins. So if it's working on one side, it should work on the other side also. There are two pairs? No way. Two pairs of CC lines? You sure about that? No, come on. I think you're wrong because it's not point. What is the point to have two pairs of CC lines? I'm looking for the other components, missing components, stuff like that. But no, nothing is missing. Do you have the schematic? Really? Then we should reflow the chip, huh? Yeah, let's do it. You sure about that? Because I never seen I don't really check schematics. But it's kind of like making no sense. What is the point to have different lines for CC pins? Okay, the chip is moving. Redundancy is no redundancy if you have two pairs instead of one. That's no redundancy. It's pin 17. Okay, from here was working even before. No, it's not working. Here is something faulty. You have the schematic for this one for repair? If you have the schematic, I want the schematic. Just inspired, good morning or good afternoon. I have it, okay. So you are telling me each row of the pins is not each row, 1 second, no. You have one pin from this row and one from this one, then you have one from here and one from here. Should be 4 solders for the CC pins. Give me 1 second. Each row. Okay, so you have 2 tracks from this row and 2 tracks from this one. Now we have to figure it out which one it is. So you are telling me we can have like a faulty PD controller? Only one track. So you have one track here from this row, one track from this row. Then yeah, and that's all. Yeah. So you should have one pin here and one pin here, something like that. Rodrigo, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, but you understand phone repair. So you plug it like that and it's working. That's mean your pair. You have one pair from the PD controller. One, like I said. So it's working. And then you plug like that, yeah, and it's not working. So you have one pair which is coming from the PD controller. One pair. Two tracks. Am I right? Because you said two pairs. Then must be the port or the tracks. Waiting for your confirmation. Yes, but separate connection. Not sure I understand. Separate. From the PD controller are coming two tracks. That's all for the CC. That's all. From the PD controller. Because in this case, it's not the PD controller. If you tell me four tracks are coming from the PD controller, then can be the PD controller. Keyboard, I don't know, it's the X1 Carbon. Lenovo, the ThinkPad. No, it's not going direct to the PD. It's going to a small IC. Huh? Wait a second. Small IC. There is a different story. This one, right? Here. That's yeah. Must be there. Yeah, there. 1 second. No, there or here. Oh no. No. Only here. No. U203. 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 I can't see it. U203. This one. No way, really? This one. And here is this one. So this port, this chip is from here. And this one is from here. Right? I send you the board view. Thank you, but if it's the chip, I'm gonna replace the chip. So we should reflow. I'm trying to stay away from the Intel chip. We should reflow the chip, right? Wait, here has to be a bridge. Here it's a bridge. Has to be a bridge there. Check Discord. Thank you. I'm gonna check. 1 second. Let me try to figure out what's going on here. Let me find the same board. No, it's not supposed to be a bridge. Check here. Here is no bridge. Thank you. I understand. Thank you. So there is no bridge, but here it's a bridge. You see, this is a tricky fault. What is this? What is this, huh? Why it was a bridge here? Who made that bridge? Who made it? Hmm? So here it's working. Here it's working. Dodgy people, dodgy technicians. I mean, I don't know who made a bridge. This is a trap. This is a trap because you're not looking for a bridge. Can't believe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. I board view and schematic. Thank you. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, let's make the ports stronger. But just to understand, who is looking for a bridge on the board? Who is looking for a bridge on the board? No one. No one. Bridge between two test points, yeah? No one. Guys, you are listen. You know how I want you to see the schematic? Like drugs. You know, take drugs to feel better, right? Same with the schematic. It's addiction. So soon as you get used with the schematic, you can't live without. It's addiction, schematic. So I'm trying to stay away from the schematic. You become some kind of like brain dead if you're using schematic. You can't do anything without the schematic because I know, because I've been there. That's I'm trying to say. I've been there. And at some point, listen, at some point, you'll not even try to repair the product. You go and you check for the schematic. You can't find the schematic, you will say no to the job because you don't have the schematic. So I'm trying hard to stay away from the schematic. I don't think you've seen videos with me using schematics. The worst case scenario, a board or a data sheet of a chip. But the schematic is addiction. It's a bad one. I mean, that's what happened with me. I was working only with the schematic, and at some point, I didn't even check what was the problem with the laptop. I didn't even open the laptop. I'm going check. Oh, no schematic. Oh, I'm not gonna fix it then. But on phones, you need to use them. I mean, I don't have that much experience on phones, to be honest. So it's not like on the laptop. I see the board and I know, everything where it is. Probably on the phones, you don't have that many components there. How many times just for that? I mean, we're 1 hour and 22 minutes on this video. Kind of like a lot. Probably I made the bridge at some point, right? I don't think that bridge was there. I mean, we are joking, but probably I made it. Using oscilloscope to check signals. I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't say anything because I'm not good with phones. But let's say this board is not charging. I'm not gonna check the signal on the data lines from the battery. It can be the battery, can be the EC chip, can be the charging IC, stuff like that. Toby, I have a question. HP for repair with 19.5 and no amps. The two inputs, MOSFET, measure volt, but the gate voltage is 19.5. No voltages like AC detect on the interseal. Without AC detect, it will not gonna work. But AC detect can be missing from a lot of reasons. So probably I will step back from, checking the first MOSFETs and try to start checking the board, if the board is short, if the main power rail is shorted. There is a power supply which is creating the main power rail, so check for short before and after that power supply. Your solder looks great, but I can't find where to buy. eBay. If you are not from United Kingdom, but you are from Europe, you can email me, and I'm gonna send you by post. Probably you're right, phone repair. Probably you're right. Let me ask Diana about the food. Soon. That's what Diana said. What we have today, I think it's a surprise. I don't know. Diana knows. Good. Green Screen Explorer, you're playing Roblox? Big Music, good morning, hello. Just order some tires? I have to buy two like 1 month ago. And I found it from Asda Tires, the cheapest one. Asda Tires, yeah. It's a website, Asda Tires. So the replacement of the tire, yeah, it was more expensive than the tire installed. Can you believe that? So I pay like £30, 30 for the tire for Toyota Ego, my daughter car. And the replacement was like 50, something like that. Or no, no. Fish, thank you very much for the donation. I think that the tire was like 25 actually, and the replacement 30. Something new on Mopa? I'm working on. I filmed some stuff. I saved some stuff because I want to do. I want to do a video about what I'm using. It's the next level. In next level. So the receiver I'm using. I want to do a video. So I have a custom receiver. I'm not using the receiver from the transceiver. And I made some picture with the modification. No, this is not. I want to do a video. 1 second. Yeah, so this is my receiver. So check here. This is my receiver. This is my. Can you believe that? Yeah. So this one is better compared even if you buy the 10K radio, like ham radio. Fantastic. This one is fantastic. Yeah. That's my receiver. Then I have the SDR board, and then on the SDR board I solder like a MOSFET, a channel end MOSFET, and I'm triggering the board. I will do a video about this. Definitely, I will do a video. Yeah, it will be interesting. Got it, Mati. How much did you pay for the AirSpy? It's kind of expensive, like 150, I believe I paid, or something like that. So the AirSpy HF Plus Discovery, I think that's the name of what I bought. The chip, it's a STA 509, which is kind of like a revolutionary chip. It's an industrial chip, but it's using some new technologies inside. So the only reason why I'm using the receiver, it's not because of the sensitivity. It is more sensitive than my radio. It's about the noise. Yeah. So first, this chip has some noise reduction inside. Then I'm using the SDR Sharp, and there it's another like very cool noise reduction. I mean, I try to compare. I compare with my radio. You can't even compare. It's far. You can't even compare. And how you doing with the receiver when you are transmitting? I work, I swear. Phone repair, I work, I swear. From yesterday morning till today before the live stream. And I found what I found, because that's the biggest issue. That's the biggest one. When you transmit, the signal, it will still come to the SDR receiver. So I tried to turn the signal to ground. Didn't work. Yeah. Then I'm gonna tell you what I try. 1 second. Let me open that thingy. Where is it? Because I could not believe it. Actually, this is real. So I tried. Where is the? Yeah, check here. Yeah. So this pin from the SDR, if you connect it to ground, because that's what I did. Yeah, I took this wire and I made like some, this kind of stuff with 2 transistors and a relay. So I took signal from the key, and when I push the key, the relay, it will move this wire to ground. But I had some strange issues with this one. After I stopped sending, then I have some weird stuff on the screen, on the SDR receiver. And what I found in this morning, it's actually, if you take a wire from the clock, it's unbelievable. So I took a wire from the clock and you switch this clock to ground. The box, it will just freeze, but as soon as you release the ground from the clock, it will work like nothing happened. Which I was amazed. You will not expect something like that from a chip with a firmware inside. Unbelievable. You just switch the clock to ground, that's all. Can you believe it? I did not expect that. Because usually, any device having like a chip microcontroller with firmware, you play with the clock, the chip, it will freeze, and in order to have the chip working back, you have to unplug the power and plug the power back. But not this one. Not this one. So this one, you take the clock, the thing is just stopping. So the graph is stopping, the SDR, and the sound, you have no sound. So yeah, you can transmit with no problem. So you freeze the clock. Yeah, exactly. You freeze the clock and you have no sound. It's like mute. You mute the SDR. But I tested all the SDR software. Only the SDR Sharp. You have some noise reduction there. It does the best. Nothing compares with that. I try SDR console. I try all that kind of programs. No one is working like SDR Sharp. Yeah, so now finally my ham setup is finished. Good, so this laptop is ready, right? Was no battery here, if I remember. No battery, right? No. All screws are in place. Yeah. Yeah, all good. Why not check for a mute pin? Nah, listen. No, of course you're not gonna find a mute pin. I try hard, just think, from yesterday all day long, I try to switch all the pins to ground. I try to switch all the pins to 3.2. No, nothing else worked. Nothing else worked. Because on the beginning, I play with every, like, trying to switch the signal to ground, try to turn off the SDR board from the radio. Nothing worked. No. No, you're not gonna find mute pin. Of course you're not gonna find something like that. Because you're not getting sound onto the computer. Yeah? You're not getting sound. So what do you want to do? It's actually to mute the signal. That's what you want. You want to get rid of the signal. But freezing the clock, it's working great. Switching the clock to ground and the chip is freezing. Good. Let me take a sticker and just to write on it. So this one is fixed. Good. You're not gonna find a data sheet for that chip if that's what you are thinking. No, you're not gonna find it. Yeah. Wait a second, but this battery from where is it? That laptop has a battery. Okay, let me put the battery back. Come on, guys. I asked if the laptop had a battery. Food will be ready soon. Yeah, should be ready soon. With a naked wire, it is normal to still pick up noise. Naked wire. Where do you see a naked wire? That's a clock wire. It's not the hot wire. That's clock from the crystal. That clock is from the crystal. Don't tell me phone repair. I know. I mean, it was so much fun. You have that oscillator with one transistor, capacitor between the emitter and the collector. Then you have the coil, and you can fit it on anything. I fit one on a pen, and it was so much fun. Exactly, it was so much fun. Yeah, I have so many memories with that type of transmitter. Signal to ground? No. It didn't work. I tried, but it didn't work. Let's be sure it's charging then. Charging and coming on. Yeah, probably. I didn't want that serious to actually have like a pirate radio, but we play a lot. Like, it's a lot of fun trying to troll everyone which has a radio. You know, you have radios even in restaurants and shops. Every shop has a radio. Let me switch it off. Yeah, it's taking 1 amp, so it is charging fine. And here it's taking 1 amp, so it is charging fine. So the laptop it is fixed. Good. Next one is this one. Okay, we have a connector there. Just fix SSD connector. That's all what we have to do on this one. They are pointing the transmitter in less than 1 day. Probably they came with Yagi. You know, it's very easy to spot someone if you have like a high gain Yagi. Or even worse, we have the, how it's called? You have like a tube, like the tube, and inside you have just a tiny pin, proper the directional antenna. Like Fox Hunt. Yeah, I never made Fox Hunt, but I know that people are using same kind of stuff. I'm thinking of buying a new laptop. What do you think about the Alienware? 5080. I mean, all are good if you keep them like clean and good thermal paste. Wow, this one, the M2 drive, the M2 drive connector. Ooh. It was a lot of fun in the past with electronic, with like basic electronic. Yeah, we have to take the board out. We can't do it with the board inside. I mean, I had so much work because everyone has TVs, everyone has like stereos, tape players, and stuff. And I always have my bag and go on the people's houses and fix the stuff. So much work. Then you have like VCR players and I don't know, but the electronics repair business was a different kind of business in the past. It was a very, money-wise, very good business. So if you give me to choose, if you give me to choose now, sorry, you can, see about your thing here, or you can go back in the past with your family. I will go back in the past. I will not even think twice. Now you cannot repair nearly anything, but on the past you can repair everything. You could repair everything. I remember on the past the TVs, the color TVs, black and white, they have one chip. That's what the oscillator was one chip. That's all, one chip, one big chip. The horizontal oscillator, 30 kilohertz or something like that, about there. I miss that life. Hammer. So you were a bad boy. You were a bad boy, huh? Pepperim, good morning. Hello. Yeah, funny pair. It was like, okay, so what is the problem? The PL500. What we are doing? Look, you have two options. The expensive option is to replace it. And you have another option, of course, with money. I charge money for something like that. So you take the PL500. They came from the factory with one turn around the transformer. You add a little bit more wire and you put two turns around the transformer and you fix the problem. Same with the tube. And the people are happy. Oh, so cheap, and now it's working fine. Yeah, of course, for a little while. Wow. Even with the tubes, yeah, the CRT tubes, yeah, you just one turn on the transformer and you get the tube brighter, and it was working like weeks. Then I have, it's made by a guy, a transformer, a big one with 3,000 volts output. And I was sparking the gate with the cathode. And you could actually revive the tubes. Yeah. A homemade 15 watts transformer? What a life. What a life. I miss 90s. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. All we have left are the memories. I miss the fact actually you could fix everything. That's what I miss. It was such a diversity. You never got bored. It was such a diversity. Now I'm stuck with the laptops. And even on the laptops, what we can fix is actually the whatever is related with the power. John, good morning. Hopefully you have a nice birthday, John. Diana told me. Oh, I seen on Facebook it's John's birthday. My screwdriver. Wait, why I have a lock there? How can I take the lock out? Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, good. Why do we have a lock there? If it is discharged? No, it's not discharged. I have a lock on the screwdriver. Why I have a lock there? What is the problem with the current board? We have to solder the SSD, the M2 socket. Yeah, funny Perry. Yeah. That was a nice fold. Because if you have like you remember it was a thermistor on the serial mode with the high school, the magnet coil, the thing, yeah. And when you hit that one was faulty, the screen start catching different colors. It was a lot of like easy faults to be repaired. magnet on CRT. All you had to do is to, power off the TV, leave it till the thermistor it will cool down, and when you start the TV, like first seconds, it will take the magnetized from the screen out. What we're fixing today? All kind of like boring stuff, Jan. I think my screwdriver is discharged, or I don't know how to use it. Now it's working. Now it's working. It was discharged. Can't believe. Good. So we have to. Wow, when we have BIOS chips, we have the BIOS chip next to the socket. You know what I think I will do? I'm gonna use the 140 soldering paste. Where is it? Where is my solder paste? Yeah. 140 degrees. Huh? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, looking bad, right? But all tracks are in place. No problem with the tracks. Good. Hmm? My solder paste got dry. If you don't use the solder paste, it will get dry. Crazy, right? It's getting evaporated. Wait, what happened with this, the writing? 1 second. Good. Perfect. It's not on focus, right? Not on focus. So we lower the temperature of the M2 socket. Good. There is some solder between the capacitors. All gone, right? Yeah. Looking like brand new. Perfect. So now we need a little bit of flux, just a little bit. Good. And we can solder the socket to a low temperature. Like that. So hot air about 270. Should be fine, 270, yeah? Wait, what is that? From where this came here? Flux is too expensive. Okay. So here every pin is soldered, and here every pin is soldered. Yeah. Perfect. Daniel, salut. It's usually the silicon that gets faulty, of course. Of course. You don't think like small resistors or the other components are getting no. I mean, for me it looks like everything is solder. Yeah, definitely. No. No way. Okay, we have few skeletons here. How did I miss this? Let's pay attention. Yeah, all are good. But we can test it anyway. When fixing CRTs, from where? You can't even buy one, like from memories. You can't even buy one. Yeah. Ah, Diana, she will bring the food. Let's finish with this quickly. Or I should close the stream and start after. Wait 1 second. We have the plastic thingies. We didn't put the plastic. We have to put the plastics back. Huh? 1 second. So what we're doing? I seen last time so people they have some issues me eating on the stream. That's why I'm asking. Everyone is fine, yeah? No diet, no vegans, no stuff like that here? No? You eat a beer. Hmm. No, I like I didn't let Diana to buy beers anymore. Because at some point I was like drinking beer like every day. I mean, yeah, it was hot, but like every day beer. And I said, you know what? Don't buy beer anymore. No, it's too much. You know, it's just another addiction. Why I don't have that many screws here? This was not complete. Where is the jack for the audio jack? I didn't even check it in the beginning. Vegans are busy doing drugs. I mean, meat we're eating is vegan because the pork ate grass, so it is vegan, right? I think this was not complete because I can't find the other parts. I can't lose it. I'll lose them. They are all are here. No, I'm gonna watch the video after that. Let's see. Good. Let's test the laptop. Okay. Okay, let's take a break. No, no, no. No work. Wow. Ultimask. Ha! What do you think about that? Hmm? What is this? What is this? And you ask me why I'm fat? Ah, because of Diana, yeah. It's Diana's fault. Mm. 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 And garlic bread. Garlic bread. Thank you. Mm. Diana forgot something. Diana, 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 Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. We have to, we have to wash up the food. Mm. Thank you. Coca-Cola is not good. I assure you, it's very good. Mm, proper good. Thank you. Thank you. Go and eat, John. Basically, we have 7 more laptops to repair. We're gonna spend all day long here. 7, yeah. Joblot, yeah. Mm. Not enough pepper. Taipan, you have a thing with the SSD in order to be seen by the Windows. You have to disable something on the BIOS. Mm, from the Gen 11 up. I forgot how it's called. Driver, no. I mean, yeah, you can install the driver, install the Windows, but it's more easy to disable the thingy from the BIOS. BIOS is good. No, no, no. I just told you what you have to do. You have to disable something there. What CPU has your laptop, Taipan? 11 Gen. Go on BIOS and disable the thingy. No, no, you don't understand. You have to disable something inside of a BIOS. Otherwise, it's a little bit more complicated to install the Windows. I forgot how it's called. I don't remember. I forgot how it's called. Need drivers to the SSD? Yeah, but that's a little bit more complicated. It's more simple to disable the thingy on the BIOS. You don't have any BIOS option? What do you mean? You should have some options there. You should have some options there, Taipan. I have not a lot of options. Don't worry, you have that option to disable the thingy. Just ask on Discord because people they will know. Guys, let me have a cigarette. It's not software, Taipan. Laptop fix. Intel VDM. Yeah. That's what you have to disable. Thank you, Laptop fix. Just give me like 2 minutes. We need a desert. Yeah. I want you to show you this because this is so easy to be made. I mean, Diana is doing it like 10 minutes already and are so good. With biscuits and milk and proper good. You have to search for the recipe and do it. Like 10 minutes. 10 minutes and it's ready. They are so good. Something like that for Ripero. Yeah, something like that. Huh? No, no, it's not. It's not biscuit salami, no. Proper with biscuits and Mo. Good morning. Truffe. Truffe. That's how it's called. Can you hear Diana laughing, Matty? She's reading the chat, yeah. Now we can talk. I don't have VDM motion. Then it's a special driver, Taipan. It's a special driver. You put a driver on the. Actually, it's not a driver. It's not something you can install. Are some files, and you have to put that files on the USB and load them when you go to install the Windows. Ini file, yeah, something like that. Good, so the board is on place. I said we were gonna test it. We have AM2 drive. AM2 drive is plugged. Laptop is on. Okay, it is hot, but why is not coming on? Caps lock not working. So this one is not coming on. Hmm. Why we didn't test it before? Nothing. Okay, it's rebooting. Oh, rebooting is good. Hmm. Still nothing. Okay, I'm gonna leave the laptop on for 2 minutes. I will be back. We have picture. How that happen? Huh? A wife like this is a treasure. Delicious dinner. Just like you, I'm sitting here fixing laptops, and my wife, Sylvia, brought me some chicken soup. Ha ha. Um, I mean, you know how it is. It was pretty straightforward from the beginning. We spoke and we said, okay, I can make money, you can make money, but I'm good in making money. So let's do it like that. Yeah, let me make money and you take care of the other stuff like house, food, kids, and stuff. And yeah, that's how we. It was, like everyone is doing what is good at it, right? I'm not good with kids. Yeah, now the kids are not kids anymore, are teenagers. But in the past, I mean, I'm not good doing kitchen stuff. So yeah, everyone detection error and storage device. Why is that? Why is saying that? Huh? 2100, 21,000. Nowadays, this type of wives is rare. I mean, it kind of sucks because I know the women's they want to be equal and but it will never be equal. What do you mean equal? Everyone is doing that specific kind of stuff. Yeah, like men's they are working on the hard stuff, heavy weights and stuff. Women's they are not good at that, so they cannot be equal from this point of view. But I do have a lot of respect for my wife. Error. Hmm? It's not saying anything on Google. So why we have detection error if we solder the socket? That's my question. No? And I don't have another empty drive. Different genetics, yeah, yeah. Different brain? No, no, no. Listen, Diana is smarter than me. Trust me. It's that kind of intelligence, like you know, you're getting, you are getting that. I don't know, from birth. Yeah, that kind of intelligence. Way smarter than me. You know who put my antenna? You know my antenna, my spider beam antenna, Diana. Yeah. Um, I seen here I am to drive. Give me 1 second. When there are stuff which need brain, always Diana. Diana has to do it. Let's see with this M2 drive. Probably some knockoff components. We're gonna check for that. Let's see if we are getting the same error. No, this M2 drive is working. Escape to continue. You think the keyboard is not plugged in or what? I don't get a error, SSD error. Yeah, Amar, yeah. I understand. Escape to continue. The keyboard is not working. Why the keyboard is not working? That's my question. That's the keyboard. Is connector okay? I can only hope it's okay. It looks okay. Yeah, the laptop is still on. Wait a second, here is not plugged in. Yeah, now it is plugged in. Now. Escape to continue, it's working. Ha! What is happening? It's loading the windows. Can't believe. Ha! Can't believe it's loading the windows. Check here. So my M2 drive is dead. And I use it only for testing. It's rebooting because it's a different M2 drive on a different machine. But clearly it is reading the system updates. What is that? This is some kind of like BIOS update? Like Thunderbolt firmware update? This is not a Windows update. Justin, no. These are not for drivers. No. This is not from Windows. Windows is not loaded. This is from BIOS. BIOS is doing this update. PD controller, yeah. Can be. Or EMI region, or yeah, a lot of stuff. Well, we cannot shut down the laptop when it's doing updates. Firmware flash, yeah. Hmm? Loading the windows. Now he's doing Windows updates. Yeah, it's working fine. It's working fine. Can't believe. This was the one from Temu, you remember? But I use it only for testing. I test this on laptops. It looks like it died. I should leave this here. Yeah, I can leave it here. Yeah. Good. This one didn't have back cover. Let me print the label. Fixed. Good. Perfect. Next one. Next one. It's USB-C. Let's see. $20. It's working. Well, here is no port. Here is no port. Yeah, okay. Another boring job. Good, let's strip it down. Да. Yeah, my dog. It is like a sofa, and the window is open, and the dog is watching outside of the window. It's her place. Everyone is good there? Guys, no one is saying anything. My live stream dropped? Or everyone is doing something else? Huh? You're fixing stuff, huh? Right? We're here. Good. I finished my HP drivers, dodgy HP drivers. Wait, the port is here. You have to clean the glue. Good. Can't figure out what is wrong with my ass amp. I already replaced burnt TDA. What is doing? Just, put the finger there and the speaker bzz, bzz, bzz. I really like having the live stream playing in the background. Same. When I'm playing like games, I always have a live stream on the background. Yeah, I know what you mean. You put yourself in the protection mode? Okay. Protection mode, you have a relay. And many times to check if the protection is gone or indeed you have amplifier issue, you check the voltage from the from the speaker, basically. Yeah, from the middle of the final transistors is going to the speaker, and there should be 0 volts, and that's how you check. And if you have 0 volts, then protection has no reason to be on. But usually the amplifier doesn't have 0 volts there, so if it doesn't have 0 volts, then that's a reason why the protection can cut down the speaker. I'm French. Can I buy? Yeah. Just send me an email. You go on the website and you send me an email. You open a job request. Job. You book in a repair. Yeah. And we'll go from there. $350. What website do you get your job slot from? I'm not getting the website from the job slot from a website. Customers which they open a service request on my website, and that's how I get the job lots. I don't buy them because I can't sell them, so I prefer to stick with the repairs. And the port is working fine. This side is not working. That's crazy. Again. Again. But I can't see the pins here, the test points. No. We can assume the port is soldered dodgy by someone. Let me take the nozzle out from the solder iron. Dodgy soldering job. Made by a beginner, right? It's so weird to see women on electronic repair business. Why? You seen who? I seen a girl she was fixing phones, and I seen one more fixing GPUs, if I remember. So here it's working. Working, you see? It was a dodgy soldering job. Someone soldered that port in a dodgy way. Can't believe. Yeah, all good, working fine. Wait, why this one has 4.9? Wait, let me get this straight. So my port is working fine, but now the other port is not working. This one was working. This one was working fine. I didn't repair this one. No, I repaired this one. Why we have 5 volts on it? This is some kind of like PD controller issue. What happened there? What happened there? Nah, it's nothing bad. I'm bad. What is that? What is that? My foil came out from under the heatsink where I put it. I put it there originally. Yeah, it was too easy, right? It was too easy, and yeah, the life said, okay, let's make it harder. You desoldered that chip? I know, of course I know. Of course I know I desoldered the chip. Of course. Of course I know that. Now we have a dodgy IC here. What was that? What happened? The chip just went to another dimension. Found it. I found it. I found it. No, okay. Anyone said reballing? Nah, we are not doing that on this channel. The chip position. Who knows where is the chip position? Let's watch for the dot. Where is the dot? The dot is on the other side. There. Or not. 1 second. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Reballing. Who's a reballing? Come on. Life is punishing me. The solder is not getting onto the soldered ball. There. Why the solder is not getting onto the pad? That's crazy. I can't get the solder onto the pads. Huh? Too much. We fix it. Good. Too much solder, right? Yeah. Perfect. I mean, not sure if it's solder, but we can test it. Pin 1 is wrong. What do you mean pin 1? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. So this one was not working. 19 volts. 19 volts here. 19 volts here. Working fine. Pin the pipe, pin direction. No, it's okay. Man. The pin direction, it was the same like with the chip from the top. Yeah. Working fine. We fix it. We forgot something here. No, the port is soldered properly. Yeah. Good. I can speak a lot before eating, but after eating is kind of hard. Hi, Mati, you still here? The MOSFET was installed backwards and the whole board was shorted. I mean, it's worth to check because the second MOSFET is on the serial mode, so normally that MOSFET is always shorted. The protection MOSFETs are always shorted. But if the board was shorted, then that's a different story, yeah. John, good morning. Even the AC chip was fried? Yeah, that's bad. Oh, I can't get the keyboard connector from the first try. You see, it's slightly bent. Yeah, now it's fine. Get it. The OBS got disconnected. You seen that? Hopefully everyone is here. For some reason I got disconnected and I got an error. Guys, you still here? No? No one is here? Okay. Yes? Yeah, I got an error on my OBS. Okay, then it's fine. Wait a second, but this one is not coming on. Why we didn't test it? "19 volts, it is coming on 200 milliamps. Okay. Then it's switching off. Pressing the power button, nothing happened. Oh yeah, it is coming on, sorry, it is coming on. No, the laptop switched off. I think the battery is very discharged. What BIOS? It's not charging. Something else is wrong here. It's coming on, it's taking like 200 milliamps and it's switching off. On both ports it's doing the same thing. 200 milliamps, then it's switching off. Why I didn't test it before? I don't understand. And of course the CPU is cold. Shorted? Wireless? No. You think? No. Why? The CPU is not coming on. And it's not charging. Why is not charging? Why is not charging if the main power is present? Let's check the main power. So main power is 12.2, which is right. Well, the battery is dead. The battery is dead. It is possible because of the battery is not working. We need another battery. Ooh. Another battery from where? We have to take out another battery. Yeah, this one it is coming on. So we can take the battery. We know this battery is good. BQ intercept? No. No. It's not the case. The battery is dead. And no, it's not charging. Oh lol. Okay. And it's not coming on from the battery power. Because this battery is charged. So the original battery, which is this one, is good, huh? Yeah, it's charging fine. No. No, it's not charging. It's taking like 200 milliamps. I think it's good. I think that's the pre-charge current. Yeah, we have the charging light. And the laptop is coming on. So this one is charging with 2.7 amps. Okay, let me put this laptop on one side. Okay, let me shut down my phone. Wait 1 second. I don't know what is the problem. I don't know. It's strange. Not charging is a serious issue. I think I mixed the back covers. Actually, this one also here. Yeah. Because so this battery is fully charged. It's not fully charged, but it was charged. Nothing is getting hot. And the main power rail is 15 volts. So the main power rail is present, but why the laptop is not turning on? No. Okay, let me put the screws here. No, it's not charging. Okay, let's focus on this power supply. But the PD controller is working. We have 20 volts here at the input. 20 here. And at the output we have battery voltage. 14.7. Wait, this is dodgy. This is dodgy. Check here. Check here. You see the battery. You have one MOSFET from the battery, right? You have the power flow like that. From here, 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 here. Good? And when it's charging, from here, here, here. Okay, so this one has 14.7. And here we have 14.5. I mean, we are losing 0.2 volts on this MOSFET. How this is possible? Oh? How you can lose 0.2 volts on a MOSFET? So this power supply is not working. This one. And we have that interseal chip, which I don't know where is it. It's not here, the interseal chip. This power supply has 0 volts. If I remember, here should be like 3.3. Or not. Hmm? So the battery voltage is not even present anymore. Fifteen minutes on the charging circuit, yeah. Okay, let's check the MOSFETs. Of course, no one is shorted. Fully shorted, because I will have a short on the input or the output. Good, good. No, it's good. They are good. Here is good. Yeah. Hmm. Look for the 19 volts power from the charging port. Yeah, I do have 20. Yeah, 20 volts is coming here. Here, on this current sensor I have 20. So 20 volts it is getting here. Okay, you know how we can do. Yeah, but what about the battery? It's not going to the battery. No. If it will go to the battery, it will charge, but it's not charging. But that's not the main problem. The main problem is the laptop is not coming on. Maybe the interseal? Possible. But the laptop is switching on, then it's switching off a few seconds later. That's my issue. Because if you take that in consideration, and the fact is not charging also, then we are looking for a AC chip problem. But the interseal chip, no, I think it's a AC chip. You are losing. I'm losing because the MOSFET is disabled. Because you think that you said that chip interseal is dead. But why the laptop is providing the main power rail without any issue and it's coming on? So I do have the voltage from the output. I believe this is a AC chip issue. Seems like a short? No. Seems like a bad AC chip. Just because it's not charging. And of course, it's coming on without the CPU coming on, actually. Or a chipset. Can be a chipset issue. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop now. Because my dog is sleeping here. And he's making me want to have a nap. Yeah. Finally catching Story alive? No, not anymore. No. No, I think I'm gonna go for a nap. Don't stay chipset, let's stay positive. Let's take a break and we can meet together tomorrow morning. Yeah, we are not doing live stream. We are doing repairs. We are not doing coffee stream. We are doing repairs. Oh? Oh, yeah, definitely. I need one now. Too much food, man. I mean, yeah, too much food. Diana forced me to eat. Okay, guys, have a beautiful Sunday and tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning, not sure what time. Yeah? See you tomorrow. Bye.